Another quick and easy way to check the tuning of a guitar by ear is with the use of harmonics. A harmonic is a chime. Instead of picking an open string or letting a fretted note ring out freely, a finger will lightly touch a string just enough to dampen it, directly over a fret pin as it's picked to produce the chime. This video will be shown using standard E tuning and 440 wavelength calibration. At the 5th fret, the pitch of the harmonic will actually be the same pitch as the open string, and not the pitch of the note on the fret below it. This will make it easier to remember. Place a finger directly over the pin on the 5th fret of the low E string. This is an E. Next string up in pitch, A. Next string up in pitch, D. Next string up in pitch, G. Next string up in pitch, B. Next string up in pitch, an E. If we move up a step in pitch to the 7th fret, these harmonics will actually have the same pitch as the note on the fret below it. It will be B, E, A, D. Make note of this one, F sharp. And that's because the string is tuned to B and not C. Next one up, B. If you noticed, some of the harmonics on the 5th fret had the same pitch as the harmonics on the 7th fret. For instance, on the low E string at the 5th fret, this harmonic is an E. If we go up a string in pitch on the A string to the 7th fret, that harmonic's also an E. If we pick these two harmonics one at a time and let them ring together, kind of like we did in the first video, the wavelength should sound somewhat uniform without a lot of crashing. Now if I go up a string in pitch and repeat this process, both of these harmonics should be an A. I go up another string in pitch to repeat the process, both of these harmonics should be D. Now go up another string in pitch and we're going to have a problem. This harmonic's a G and this one's an F sharp. And again, that's because the B string is tuned to B and not C. I'm going to pick these one at a time so you can hear how awful it's going to sound. Ooh, man. Almost makes you want to claw your own face off in agony. Now, as far as I know, there is no way to check these two strings harmonically, so we'll have to revert back to the method that was used in the first video. Place a finger on the 4th fret of the G string, which is a B note. We'll pick that once, and then pick the open B string, let them ring together. Once that's done, we can revert back to the harmonic method for the final two strings. These should be B notes. So a quick recap of what we did. When watching the next segment, please keep in mind that the strings on a guitar are very sensitive to changes in temperature. Something as simple as standing too close to a door in a warm room when somebody enters, allowing cold winter air to blow directly in on the guitar, can put it slightly out of tune. It may still register in tune on a tuner, but sharp flat indicator might clip off and on slightly. As a result, a slight wavelength clashing may be noticeable when checking by ear with harmonics. A slight wave crash can also mean that your guitar is out of intonation. I threw a couple strings out of tune, just so I could tune them up by ear and give you a better idea what to listen for. We'll just assume that this is a band practice, and I just got the low E string from another guitar player by ear. Now I'll do the routine check. I hear a little bit of a clash there. My first instinct's to tune up the A string a little bit. Okay, you can hear that. The wavelength actually started to speed up, which means I'm going the wrong way. Instead of going sharp, I should be going flat. Do you hear that slow down? Now they sound uniform. I'm going to stretch the A string a little. I'm going to double check to see if it stayed in. Okay, sounds good. Now continue the process. Ooh, that's bad. Once again, my first instinct's to tune up. There. And we're good. The same tuning approach using harmonics can also be applied to E flat and D tunings as well. That's D tuning where all 6 strings are tuned down a full tone or a full step in pitch, and not drop D tuning where the low E string is tuned down 1 full step to D, while the other 5 strings remain tuned to standard.